Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chaos Brigade. I am the GM of the night, Chris Fire on TikTok and everywhere else, literally everywhere except for Twitch here, because I don't Twitch unless it's here. With that in mind, welcome to the Chaos Brigade. This is the weekly campaign that we have on this Chaos Brigade channel. We have 4 fantastic players here. Let's just jump right into everything because we're coming off of the Gen Con session that we had 2 months ago. 2 months ago at this point. It's been a hot minute. I'll give a recap after everything is said and done, but let's introduce you all to our wonderful players. Starting with the player to my left, Ben, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hi. Sorry, I was counting numbers.
You're good.
Numbers are hard. Anyways, hello. Hi, I'm Ben, also known as Ben's D&D. You could find me on such places as the Tickety Talk, doing stuff at Ben's D&D. Yep. I play Ava, the wood elf, moon druid. And that's me. She's I just remembered where we are. Things are gonna go great tonight for me.
It's gonna go wonderful.
I'm just here.
To my right, we have Ryan. Would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, I am the Ryan in person that Chris has mentioned. I am playing Riker, the Leonin barbarian. You can find me on my various social media platforms, Linktree down below. I make funny content, which is, I swear, is funny. Not because I have very low energy right now. Trust me, when I'm high energy, I am funny. But not right now.
When Ryan's high
Not right
energy, you don't stop laughing.
Yeah.
To the bottom left, we have Jay.
Who was doing an audio test. Sorry to make sure it sounded
How
good.
dare
Hi,
you.
I'm Jay the Archfey on all socials. You can find me at Jay the Archfey. Also, I realized I just turned Chris down when I need to turn Chris up. I'm dumb. Anyway, this is Floof, the Kenku Storm Cleric, who I will be playing. I'm gonna go now make sure I sound the good. That's all. Next!
So simple. So short and sweet. I see how it is. And to the bottom right, we have Luana. Luana, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello everyone, I'm Luana, aka the Witch Bard, everywhere and anywhere, and I play Nyx the Satyr Bard. That's it.
Wow. Okay. So mental note. Next time, I'm not letting you all cut out the fun fact aspect of it because that just makes the intros way too quick. Lou, did you have a fun fact for Nyx?
No, I just fucking forget about that every single time.
I was just hoping if I didn't mention it, nobody would talk about it. But apparently Chris had other plans.
We always have other plans. And with that in mind, just for a quick recap for everybody to get caught up, last week we had a small
Hang on,
beach
Luke, can you
episode.
say something for me real quick?
Hello everyone. This is my mic test, apparently. Okay.
It's not like we had like 10 minutes beforehand.
I can't hear you guys.
What? You can't hear us, Jay?
Thank you for the subscribe.
Oh, they can hear you. It's fine. Okay, we're good.
So
cool.
with that, okay, here we are. First off, yes, thank you for the subscribe, Hot Fuzz. I do know you. You're a wonderful human being. I love you, buddy. And from there, let's do a quick recap of where we're at right now. Last week, we were at the Emerald Lakes on a small beach episode, which takes place just before the Gen Con thing, because I wanted the Gen Con one-shot to go way, way up in the future, the whole 2 weeks later, because I didn't want to, have to do a lot of backstory. It didn't matter. They just got dropped to the Feywild. That's all that mattered. And in that one shot, they ended up going through a fairy casino, breaking deals, destroying the club, and didn't go through the one minigame I had planned. They just went straight to combat and destroyed it. I had the entire thing planned out with tarot cards and Yu-Gi-Oh, but it was all for naught.
I felt bad afterwards, not gonna lie. But I just don't trust myself to roll well in situations like this.
I don't feel bad
I
anymore.
To destroy shit. So
It's fine though. It's fine. All that means is I can just take those same mechanics and apply them later on, and you just don't even know when that's gonna happen, and that's gonna be fantastic for me. And
just
that
randomly out of nowhere, you're just gonna be like, "It's time to duel!" Oh my god!
I play Blue Eyes White Dragon in defense mode. You what? What? You what? And from there, they got dropped off in a weird, tall village city combination where there's just like houses in trees. There's people walking on these large bridges and going in between each of these great oaks. And oh, lo and behold, it's Ava's home village. The home village that, well, up until recently, Ava's the only one who'd actually been to from the group. So that's where we're gonna pick up right now.
Wow.
But before we get into that, I do want to point out that tonight's episode is not sponsored, but low-key sponsored by Elderwood Academy. Specifically because we talked to them at Gen Con. We met them at Gen Con. Then we started emailing, and they sent us these little mini spell books. Mine is a GM's Guide to Improv, which I think is
Yo, show
backwards.
yours.
Yes, both
There
of
we
you.
go. God, how professional.
You know, right? Is it?
Mine doesn't
are
show
we
well on the
technically
mic.
sponsored by Elderwood Academy? No, but I absolutely adore them. We all love their stuff and what they put out there, and the fact they just sent these our way is beautiful.
Yes.
Love it so much. This is where I'm
They
using
were
to hold
super
all my
friendly
dice
with
now.
us.
Yes, they sat with us the entire time, letting us talk about their products or like listen to like their spiels and their products, showcasing their little things. Whenever I went up there, I don't think with anybody else. Later on in the con, and they actually had a little dice catapult, and the guy I was talking to was standing there, and he's like, "Hey, I bet you I can make this." And as I'm recording, like I'm filming just like this general wide shot, he just like pulls the dice out of nowhere, sets it down, and just launches it directly into the dice tower. It tumbles down the entire thing. Made it
Holy
first
shit.
try. He's like, "I did not think I'd make that."
Yeah.
So,
I
it
love
was
their
10 out of
products and
10.
stuff like that. You know, I got a couple of like other dice cases and stuff like that from them, and like their products are just amazing. So please sponsor us. We would love you.
Yeah, exactly. Are we technically sponsored yet? No. We just love their stuff,
No.
and they sent us free stuff,
Yeah.
so that's what matters.
So we appreciate good people, as everyone should.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Also,
And from there, let's get into it. Oh, go on, Jay.
I was gonna say also because we're not sponsored. If you want to support us, people, please feel free to buy our merch.
Also,
Oh,
yeah, we do have our
yeah.
we do have our merch at the Chaos Brigade D&D.com now, because I finally got around to buying that domain. So yeah,
Yes. I need
I'm
to
actually
buy some
dropping
more
that in the
merch.
chat now, because
We
I need to
got
actively buy
that.
my own Chaos Brigade merch.
Yeah.
I have one
Yeah.
shirt that I lost, and I don't know where it is in my dirty clothes, and I don't know.
Hey, Chris, sorry I accidentally acquired one of your shirts at Gen Con.
Wait a minute! Did I forget you had that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
we
have
Oh my
two now.
god!
stream
I've
might be
been
going
looking
down
for
on
that.
my end.
Damn.
Oh my
Good.
god!
No.
Alright,
Sorry,
it says
it's
it's going
like
down.
several
Oh no, you're
thousand
good.
miles
I
away.
had not even like remembered that in the slightest. I was just like, I don't know, it's somewhere in my dirty clothes. I'm sure of it. And here I am, like, not even realizing. Holy shit!
It's literally in my wardrobe. I could probably see it right now.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't even think about that. So with that, I guess let's just jump right into the session. So as
Yes.
you finish talking to this Fey Lord who you just finally finished the deal for, and they're like, "Yeah, Nix, I owe you another one. So if you need anything, let me know."
The books, baby.
And then at that point, he's like, "Just bye." And he snaps his fingers, and a portal goes around you, almost Doctor Strange style, pushing you through. And you're in the middle of these very tall woods with these large oak trees with different cleared foliages, but also ladders and stairs going from the base, going up the spiral tree trunks to the very top, to what you see is like buildings. The rest of you have never seen this area before. You've never seen a village like this. This is kind of like a new architectural site. But Ava, you know immediately as soon as you've been portaled through here, you're like, oh, shit. You know where you're at. You're
Yep.
home.
Yeah, I am. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. By the
Is
way,
this the
Chris,
New York
I
place
sent you a
everyone talks
message.
about?
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Come on, man, Ryan muted. Jesus, y'all, come on, let's go out tonight.
What's wrong?
Jay, you're talking too high pitched. That's why you keep cutting
Oh.
out.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
cutting out, and then Ryan was
damn
muted.
Listen. I didn't want to sneeze in front of everybody.
The stream also keeps dropping to the
Okay.
red on my end, so I'm more focused on that than.
Oh,
You're
no.
fine.
Sorry.
I'm
I
monitoring
was just
it.
confirming a thing real quick, but
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Ben, What is your reaction to showing up in this village for the first time in how long?
Oh, it's too long. I'm just gonna like step through, very confused and just like, all right, we'll be back back at the lakes. Okay, we'll go from there. And we'll.
Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Something's not. This is not the lake.
A small
This is-
squeak escapes Ava. She looks up at everything.
And Nyx looks down, make sure she's not stepping on Ava's foot for that squeak.
All of you know, what do you call it? All of you have, with high enough passive perceptions, because all of you are fucking perceptive as hell here. None of you dumped wisdom, which I'm amazed at here.
Druid.
Exactly. You and the cleric, I expect. The other two, less so. But as that little noise escapes from out, the little squeaky, everybody hears that. Like, everybody in your party hears that, and they hear it comes directly from you. It's about, it's very early morning. Like, the sun is literally just cresting over the horizon that you can see through the trees. Nobody's up and about at this point. You know, Ava, you know that your village mostly stirs a little towards mid-morning. You know, people don't necessarily like to sleep in, but sleep in as their elves, but they do like to take their time with their
need those
meditations.
4 hours, baby.
Exactly. They like to take their times with the meditations, with their what do you call it, studies,
Their
and with
beauty
making sure that their day is properly set up and ready for their oncoming busyness.
Mm-hmm. So seeing all of this and realizing where we are and the significance of not only me being here, but everyone else being here immediately after that, like, squeak, Ewan just, like, turns around and just starts, like, shoving everyone, like, trying to be like, we gotta go back through the portal right now. We cannot stay here. We have to go.
As you turn around, the portal is already gone. Like, it's you start seeing, like, the last remaining sparks closing at that point.
No more portal.
It's gone.
You know, it's fine. It's just maybe like a day's travel to the edge of the forest. We gotta go.
Okay,
We gotta leave.
Okay, let's go
Trying to,
then,
like,
I guess.
trying to, like,
Pick
shove
up Floof.
everyone as everyone's, like, looking up at the trees. She's like, don't look at that. Don't worry about that. It's not important. We need to, like, go now.
I wanna jump.
Riker is unmoving.
Ava's just, like, pushing Riker, just, like, her feet just, like, slipping and, like,
He just like
Riker,
looks
please
down.
stop.
He just looks down. Is like, what's all the fuss about? We're just in the forest.
Oh, she's speaking B now.
Can you understand it?
Floof holds up a hand and just starts going.
Okay.
At that moment, as the bee noises pop out, next Riot pops their head out of, like, your head and, like, starts looking for a insect to munch on.
It's not the little one. There's no insect here. It's just Ava doing sounds. And I just,
okay.
I just shove
Riot.
right in your face.
Well, okay. Long story short, me, home, shouldn't be here. You guys definitely shouldn't be here. So we have to go. I don't know why he sent us here. That's like the
Are they
cruelest trick he
allergic?
could have possibly pulled. We have to just
Are they
people
allergic
just
to
aren't.
fur feathers?
No, just people just aren't allowed here. It's kind of a secret thing.
No
Are we people?
tourists.
I look around. Are
I
we
hate to break it
people?
to you, Ava, but
I
it's not as
just-
secretive anymore.
Floof's
just
gonna,
still just, like, desperately trying to get you guys to
Floof's
move.
just gonna duck in between Ava's legs and start wandering towards one of the trees that has like a ladder or something to climb.
Hey, Floof.
Floof, as you're doing that, Floof, as you're doing that, Floof, and Nyx, you're trying to stop. Everybody's trying to stop Floof at that point. Nyx, Riot actually jumps out of your hands.
No, what idea?
And Riot just starts like taking off through the woods, not in like a trying to escape from you, not trying to like escape from you, but very evidently running towards something.
Start running towards
Riker will chase after Floof. Floof, what's your walking speed? Are you on your
25.
hover?
No, I haven't pulled the hoverboard out yet.
Riker's walking speed is 45, so he just kind of walks up and just picks you up by the back. I got Floof. Looks over at Nyx running into the forest after Riot.
Oh my god!
Riker looks at Floof and says, "You want to chase Riot?"
Is that an
Good.
option?
Just don't eat him. Riker is just basically. I'm assuming Floof is like legs are like already moving and just like turns the direction and it just drops him and is
As you drop it, and he yanks the hoverboard out, jumps on and goes, Wormtail!
God.
You guys are being so loud. I'm so scared.
I will
It was
say
just,
I've
like,
been
looking
making
at
rolls,
this,
but
and
things
just,
have
like-
been going away. They've been going a certain way.
Riker's gonna walk up to Ava and just kind of goes, "Hey, what's the worst that could happen?"
I mean, not like that. But it just really isn't good for you guys to be here. This is supposed to be a secret place that no one's really supposed to know about, apart from our people. And like it's like this is deep in the forest. Like this is like a day's travel away from the edge of this forest. Like this is. You know what? Forget I said that. It's not in any forest.
Right.
Wait, no, it's clear. It's in a forest.
Riker looks at Riker like bends down a little bit, puts a shoulder on Ava, and goes, "Listen, we have no idea how we got here. So as far as we know, it's still secret to us. Trust us."
Right. That's not what Mom's gonna think.
Huh?
At that point,
really?
Riot's running away. Riot's running away. Next, I need you to roll me a athletics to attempt to catch up / catch Riot.
Okay, let's go, baby. Come on.
Possum's fast.
Give yourself bardic
This one is
inspiration
all of
while
a sudden-
running.
Holy shit.
Fast right now.
I got a 9.
Riot rolled an 18. Riot rolled an 18 to evade. As you're running
Fucking
up to Riot,
zooming.
it's like running behind a chicken trying to grab it, but Riot's just like zigzagging in between your hooves as you get
How
close, and then just
heavy-
like, boom.
How heavy is Riot? Can I cast Mage Hand to just pick him up?
It can't be that heavy,
Okay,
right?
how heavy is a possum?
Mage hand
Well, there's like
It
6.
depends. Like it very much depends. They can be
dog-
like as little as like a couple of ounces, or like as big as like a 20.
Yeah.
How malnourished was Riot as a baby?
4 to 11 pounds. So if Riot's on the chonky side, you'll be able to
Yeah.
slow him down. Sure, you won't be able to pick him up though.
Okay. Nyx, could you roll me a d12, and that is what Riot's pounds weight is in the closest rounding.
Alright, better roll like shit today, huh? Please. No! Fuck! It got worse! A.
Oh my
Damn it.
god!
Well, can't Mage Hand do 10 pounds or
Yeah,
is it
Mage
5
Hand
It
pounds?
was
That's a
5.
Oh, it's 5?
So
it's
Riot's very happily fed with you. Very happily fed.
I take
So,
good care. No, sorry, 10 pounds.
You
You're
do.
right.
It's
Yeah,
10 pounds,
Mage
yeah.
Hand's 10
It's
pounds.
10 pounds? Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
Riot at that point is scooped up in the mage hand as it's like trying to like run away, but you kind of have like the scoop almost like when you slide your arm like between their forelegs and like lift them up, like scratching like the scruff of their neck as you pick them up. And they're like trying to squirm, but they're like also like very soothed, so they're not moving all that much. And they just look at you like,
Riot, baby. No, you scared me. But now, okay, listen.
starts
we
trying
can
to
go
squirm again, but is still
No.
like held very secure by you.
we can. I give like a little treat. I'm like, we can go to where you want to go. We just can't leave the others behind like that, okay? We gotta stay close together. We don't know where we are. Okay.
So at that
Yeah.
point,
Have you ever been scratched by a possum or bit by a possum? Those shits have like little like needle claws. And that hurts.
I've seen what they can do to chickens.
Yeah, there you go. So Ava, at that point, were you chasing your fellow friends, or were you kind of letting them do their own thing?
I'm kind of stuck between everyone right now, kind of
Okay.
as people are going in different directions. I'm kind of just like in the middle, just like
No, wait,
So-
you stop. No.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So at this point, are you trying to stealth through the village at all, or are you just trying to like frantically run around and try to collect everything?
I'm trying to just get everyone to to just like stop running around crazy and start heading away from here if possible.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Nix
at
is just
that
standing there
point,
waiting for you guys.
yeah. So at that point, Nyx has stopped running. Floof's run over. Riker's shortly behind you, and at that point, you're kind of towards. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's not
Yeah,
bad,
are
but
we
it's
all-
not good either.
Are we all close together now?
You are close together, but it is about that point, Ava, where you realize as you're looking around that this is sort of the village center. This is closer towards the center of your home.
God.
And you see the largest oak in the village, in this forest, off about 50 to 100 foot forward, and you're like, oh no,
No.
oh no.
Why
You
did he have to?
know
This is really cruel. He should
exactly.
not have sent us here.
You know exactly where it's in front of.
Mm-hmm.
Ava, do you have any idea what riots might have been chasing? He just started to go like to this direction, and
I think he's just got the right idea. We should just leave. Yeah, he's got
never
the right
seen
idea.
him run that fast. To be completely honest,
it
he's
is.
a lazy.
we should follow him
He's
out
a
of
lazy.
the
squirrel.
village
Follow?
right now.
Floof just goes follow and
Yes.
starts walking the direction Riot went, which was into the village.
Okay.
Oh wait, he was going into.
Yeah,
was
Riot was
going
going
into the
into
village.
it.
Oh
He
no.
was going into the village.
Wait.
Come on, follow.
No.
oh,
Come back here.
hold
Come
up.
back here.
So at this point, Ava, you start looking around and you're kind of panicking.
Mhm,
As you're
I'm
kind
just
of panicking,
hoping
you start
people-
seeing. You see there's eyes peering
Oh,
through
no.
windows, like looking down. Nobody's coming outside, but you see eyes are peering down from these
Shit, y'all.
high-rise windows, basically.
Fuck.
At this point, Nyx, Riot, as you are
Yes.
standing there, you see that there's this large, fluffy-tailed actual squirrel running up, and it's about the size of a large cat. It's about this
What
big.
is that?
It runs
It's
up to
like-
you and like, and
I
Riot
put
like
on
looks.
top of my head.
Riot crossed like the front of your head and is like, they start like chirping at each other back and forth.
He said your mom's
Okay.
a hoe.
I couldn't hear what you said, Jay.
God damn it. Floof just listens to the conversation and goes, he says your mom's a hoe.
Riot looks at you, Floof, and kind of looks away back to this overgrown squirrel, and they keep going back and forth. And at that point, Ava, what's your perception? What's your passive?
My passive perception is 18.
18. So with that, you start seeing some glimmering above you,
Oh no.
like almost like glitter dropping above you, as
Oh no.
you see a shadow descending, and you
Oh,
see this you see this slender figure with shimmering wings bend down, pick what do you call it? Pick this large squirrel up and
Oh.
looks at the two of you or looks at the four of you, and you see this probably about 5.5 foot tall, pink-haired pixie standing in front of you, and Oh, hi.
Pixis! Hi!
Sorry, my possum ended up following you over here.
It's okay. It's lovely to see you.
At that point,
Just
hearing,
like gestures
hearing those,
to everyone else.
hearing those words, hearing you, seeing you ever so like hidden behind Riker, Pixis pops her head around it. Oh.
We gotta get them out
Yeah, we should go.
real fast. We gotta go.
Oh,
So
by
fast.
the way, hi everybody. My name is Pixis. I am Ava's like best friend ever, and we should probably go now before Mom shows up and kicks her ass.
That's funny though.
Do you believe
I like
me now?
your possum. This
I
is
like
my
your-
squirrel.
I like your squirrel. What's your squirrel's name?
Right.
Right?
What's your possum's name?
Oh, possum's name is Anarchy.
Pixis, on the way.
Oh, okay.
What? That interaction goes and Riker just
I'm making a new friend, yo.
Okay.
facepalm.
Now, fucking hell, y'all are getting some really good rolls, at least in the from the GM side. So yeah,
God.
at this point, Pixis is like, okay, yeah, Ava, layout has not changed in the slightest. Though the north side did have a fire, so we probably shouldn't go that way because it is almost completely cleared. East would probably be best right now because it does not have the crunchy leaves anymore. It has the pine needles. So we should probably go that way.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Leaves.
Let's go.
So you all start going to the east side, and
Mm-hmm.
how stealthy are y'all trying to be at this point?
I'm
No
trying
one told me to be stealthy. I'm just walking around and like enjoying this place.
Sing a song, it's a travel song when you
Just
gotta
clop, clop,
go
clop,
somewhere.
clop, clop, clop.
I would probably try and get everyone to be somewhat stealthy.
Okay.
Possible.
Riker,
Just like,
Riker's
shut the fuck up, yo.
Riker's naturally stealthy.
Riker's so naturally stealthy, it's insane.
No.
Oh my
he's
God.
not. He's not naturally stealthy. I was just making a cat joke, but he's not.
It's that what do you call it? It's that barbarianness that's like, the best stealth is to kill everything. Then there's nothing to find you.
Whoa.
He would never kill everything. He would never.
Not in a village, but in a dungeon.
Riker's too much of a sweet boy.
Sweet boy.
So
Sweet
can
boy.
I have everybody
He's
here
taken,
roll
ladies.
Can I have everybody here roll a stealth check? And it's going to be a compiled group check.
Let's go, baby. I'm somewhat good at stealth, actually. I said that too soon. Okay, 11. Come on, Riker, pull through it, Riker.
I haven't rolled yet.
Floof?
I have my
Floof,
roll.
Ryan?
That's
What's
cocked.
yours, Ryan?
2.
2?
Oh, baby.
1
Ava,
plus
what
1.
about you?
4, so
12.
12.
That's 12.
I beat
Ava, what about you?
roll nat 1.
Now,
I did get a nat 1 too.
twins!
What's your
twins?
what?
Oh my God,
you said you got a
twins!
2.
Yeah, because nat 1 plus 1 is 2.
Oh, okay. So,
How did all three of us get nat ones? What the hell?
I rolled the highest. Let's go.
So
How
Pixis,
much did you roll?
4.
I wrote 6.
You
What
rolled a
was your total?
12.
What was your total?
Oh,
Jay rolled
11.
a 12.
Okay,
my,
so
my total is 4.
My total's
It
2.
was a nat
oh
1.
my God. So with that in mind, you're the worst stealth party ever. As you're trying to stealth your way out of here, and you're kind of going there. Pixis starts flying, but you realize that she still has some of the bells on her hip that are jingling as she's flying.
Oh my God.
Floof is trying to stealth, but the
No.
shield is like,
So Floof's fully unaware. Floof's got his new shield that's like the size of him, basically. It's like basically partial cover. That you don't remember him getting. But he's just kind of walking along, just talking to Pixis, just like, I like trees. Squirrels taste bad. What you do today?
and as Pixis is like, shh, 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 quiet, little Kenku, please don't speak right now. We don't need to.
Shh.
Okay.
Clop,
So
clop, 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 clop.
we're gonna see. We're gonna
Twig
see.
snap,
We're gonna
twig
see.
snap, pile of leaves, twig snap, trips over, drops his axe, twig snap.
Riker. Want to play
I'm
20
sorry.
questions?
Sure, why not?
Ben, I'm sorry. You hear almost what sounds like what almost sounds like thunder and lightning hitting directly behind you.
Oh,
Blue?
Not
You
this
see
time!
that?
I will like immediately just freeze in place and just like tense up, not wanting to turn around, but knowing I've been caught.
You just
Riker
hear
turns
the-
around.
You hear, as you're turning around, Riker, you all hear the metallic clanking of footsteps behind you of what sounds to be full plate mail, but it doesn't sound heavy. It doesn't sound weighted. It sounds very light. It sounds very graceful almost in every hit, every step. But you can tell that each step is very forced in the aspect of they're making it aware that you can hear their steps. And Riker, as you turn around, you see this tall, high elf woman, or wood elf woman, standing in front of you with a very, very shiny plate, what do you call it? Very shiny adamantium armor being worn. And she stands and
Ooh.
you see on her chest there is a symbol of a very large tree with interwoven what do you call it, roots spanning together with the branches themselves almost encompassing the rest of the armor. Everything from a branch to a leaf almost looks like it's going down the arms, around the back. It looks like this is almost like a silver tree turned into armor. And she just stands there. She looks at you all. Has anybody else turned around at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, so literally it's just Pixis and Ava that have not turned around.
I could go boom too!
Ava, nice to see you home, dear.
She ignored me.
Riker looks over at Ava. Is Ava still not turned around?
At that, she'll kind of like let out a shaky breath and just like let her shoulders slump and just like turn around, kind of like head down a little bit and be like, "Hi, Mom."
As she stands there and as she looks at you, everybody can see she has a smile on her face. She's smiling. But Ava, you know the look. You know the look. There is what can only be described as fire and thunder behind those eyes looking directly through you and into everything you've done.
She hot?
What the fuck? That is my mother.
It's wrong when it's your mom, but if it's my character's mom, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit.
Answer the question, Ben. Does Ava's mom got it
I will
going on?
answer.
Drop the character
GM
art
side.
right now.
Yes.
Ava's mom.
From the golden armor, you see that she has rather fair skin. What do you call it? Mid back length, wavy blonde hair that is natural. That is very well kept together. Almost like a braid going down one side, keeping it together out of the way because she is fully suited up for in armor. And you see that on her side, she has what looks to be a great sword on her left hip.
I imagine young Galadriel vibes. And
I'm
her
picturing
rings of power.
I'm picturing Junker Queen from Overwatch, but if she took a bath and got some nicer clothes. Big ripped MILF.
Oh my god!
Is that the only ripped MILF you know of?
That's what I can think of off the top of my head.
So. I think so for Jay. So real quick, I'm just gonna drop that character art into.
No, Ryan, I've hung out with your mom before.
Yes, please.
There
Yes,
we go.
please. Yes, please.
Never mind, I cannot
Pictures,
because
pictures,
Ben,
pictures,
I don't
pictures.
have access to that backstory. I can't actively access the backstory drive.
Oh, do you want me to?
If you could,
I'll
that'd
put
be
images in there.
fantastic.
Yeah.
As she stands there, she looks at you all and. Well, you must be my daughter's companions.
No.
Yes, please. Us. No, poof. I tapped the beak.
I'm going to make one thing very clear right now. I'm very...
She's so hot. I'm sorry.
Yes. My
I
name
gave
is
you guys
Eleanor.
Pixis too.
It's fantastic to...
We don't have it.
See, you're
We're not
alive.
allowed to use
Oh,
it.
right. We don't have the rights to it. Ignore that. My bad.
Exactly. It is very wonderful to have knowledge that you are all alive and that Ava has been kept in one piece.
Only almost
Yeah.
died twice.
Your no, your daughter is pretty. It's pretty. Your daughter is pretty strong.
I'm sure she is. But what I need right now is I need Pixis and Ava here to, if you would be so kind, to go wait in your rooms. You know where they are. You three, follow me for 1 moment. And she starts walking towards the very large tree in the center where y'all are running away from.
I look at Ava. I'm like, how much in trouble are we? Like that look like.
She gives you the look of very.
Floof's gonna like lean into Riker's ear, just go triple head combo.
Put it this way.
Riker just shakes his head.
Put it this way. You're looking at Ava. Ava looks at Pixis, and the two of us are just like, "Oh, we're so fucked. We're in so much trouble." Like that's the look we're giving each other. And I'll just look at you and give you like a...
You see two adults that look like they're toddlers again that know they just got caught with a cookie in a candy jar that they just picked up and threw onto the ground.
Oh, we're so
Oh
fucked.
my god.
We're so fucked.
Oh shit.
As you walk away, Ava Floof just goes, bye. Don't die. And then just starts following your mom.
She leads you, leads all of you to the large tree in the center that you were running away from. And as you kind of walk up these swirling staircases to the top, and she opens this large, probably about 12-foot tall door, single-handedly opening it up, and you just hear as this door swings open.
As we're walking up,
Everybody
can
may
I
go
just
in.
tell? What? Oh, okay. As we're walking up real quick, I want to like grab Foof and be like, listen, we're meeting. Fuck. We're meeting Ava's parents today. Okay. Remember how polite we were supposed to be when we met Riker's parents? We gotta be polite. We gotta be well mannered. Okay.
Floof just opens his mouth, and the sounds of Riker's family tearing into their meal comes out.
Yeah.
Different events, different families, different cultures. Fluff. You gotta adapt. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be nice and polite. Look at them. They're fancy. Okay. We gotta be fancy too. Okay.
They're fancy. They live in the trees.
Fancy.
Okay, so be fancy, okay? They're gonna have a bunch of cutlery. You gotta pick from outside in, okay?
Bonjour, oui,
Okay.
fromage.
Yes, you got the idea. Okay.
I like to canonically think that French, but like specifically English with like a bad French accent is some form of like celestial, but like the weirdest aspect of celestial, like that nobody actually knows, but people are like, oh no, it's celestial, like it's spoken there, I'm sure.
Floof looks at Nix and goes, I know more words. 12 o'clock. 1 hour later.
I'm so proud of you. Okay, remember, be polite.
So at that point, you reach the top of this staircase. It probably goes up a good 50 or so feet. Ava's mother opens the door, and everybody may go in. Ava, your room
Thank
is
you.
the same place as it's been. Pixis, you know where yours is as well.
Oh, I see. I feel like Nix would instinctively say in Sylvan, like, good luck to Ava. Like, good luck. But in Sylvan. And then I
We'll
assume her mother could also understand that, right?
You hear
she'll
Pixis. I was gonna say you hear Pixis say, "We'll need it."
with you saying like that in Sylvan, I'll just
Yes.
like look at you, briefly kind of glance over to my mom and look back at you in a very much she understood that, by the way, kind
You
of
saw
look.
like you saw like
and
a
we'll
little
just-
eye twitch as Pixis said anything back.
And I'll just turn and very shamefully walk away. Oh, fuck. Oh no.
As
This is terrible,
they go up
guys.
as they go up a staircase to the left, and going upstairs, you hear some very light thuds of like doors opening and evidently shutting, as you hear like the reverberations going through the house. As their mother, what do you call it? Eleanor looks at you all and, well, was not expecting company. Now, what I can do real quick is request that you all stay down here while I go deal with some other issues that I'm going to be having. She shuts the doors behind you. Like, she shuts the doors, like, behind all of you. She steps into the building as well. And you hear it just shuts with an even louder thud. And you almost see, like, there's a gold shimmer that shows up over the face of the door.
Miss Ava's mom, it really isn't her fault that we were teleported here. We didn't do anything wrong. We didn't mean. She was trying to get us out of here. She told us it was secret.
There are other things that we need to discuss that are not in a... That is a problem. I'm not going to lie to you or sugarcoat it whatsoever. One way or another, you will not know the location of this village whenever you leave here, whether that be blindfold, amnesia, or death. You will not understand the...
A Fey Lord sent us here.
Location.
I prefer the first two.
She directly looks down at Floof and... What?
Oh, sorry. Oui, Fey Lord.
It's truly a very long story, ma'am. May I call you ma'am? I don't know if you have a preferred title.
Pronoun check.
I will get back to you on that. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to leave one of my guards with you at this point in time so that you can be supervised, but feel free to do what you will in here. The kitchen is over there. There's but one thing to say. There is no laws of Fey hospitality at play here, so treat it as you wish. There is no meat. Good luck with that. As she looks at Riker and... We have bread. I'm sorry. Don't really have much Leonin to serve here.
Riker opens up his cloak to have the jerky that he has. The other 9 rations of jerky he has in his cloak. I think I'll be fine. I appreciate it though.
Wonderful, wonderful. As my camera just says, hey, how about not moving?
Chris's camera said.
Chris's camera said, nope. From that point, she... Now, I'll be back down here in a minute. As she walks upstairs, Ava, you hear a door open across the hall from yours.
Oh.
It shuts. You hear what sounds like some heated discussion happening as the door opens and shuts again, as you hear a small at your door.
I'll just just quietly walk over and just slowly open it.
It's your mother. She's standing there. Eleanor is standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask if I could come in, but we already know the answer. Let's not make this.
We'll just move to one side and let her in.
She walks directly in. As you look out through the door, you see that the door in front of you has a nameplate over it that you see is Helena.
Hmm.
As the door shuts behind you, you hear the door in front of the you hear the door across the hall open up again, and you hear footsteps leading downstairs at that point.
Oh.
From there, your mother sits down in front of you and
Keeps getting better. All right, cool. Yeah.
I need something simple from you. I need the truth. I need exactly what happened. I need to know what these people... I need to know exactly what we're going to do about it. Do you think we can work on that?
Kind of just nods.
Wonderful, wonderful. And this is nothing against you. I want this to be very aware right now. This is to make sure that we can keep our village safe. As she puts her hand on the table in front of you all, you see an insignia burns itself into the table of that same tree with the knotted roots and everything, branches stretching out. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no! Oh wait, so this is happening downstairs?
This is happening with you.
Oh, it's
in
happening
your
with
room.
me. Oh,
It's happening in your
cool.
room.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes,
I
charisma
know what
saving
this
throw.
is, don't I?
Probably do.
Cool. I will not even attempt. I choose to fail.
You choose to fail? All right.
Mhm.
As it happens, she says, as usual, Zone of Truth has been activated. So here's what we need to do right now. I need to know exactly who are these people.
Oh, she's just stopping at that. Okay, I thought she was gonna give me a list.
She's going one by one here.
They're my friends. Floof, Nix, Riker. The little possums, Riot. They're friends that I met out in the world. We've been on some adventures, and well, they're good people. But I swear to you, I didn't bring them here of my own will. I swear. It was an
Alright.
accident.
How did you happen to come here?
Suddenly regretting,
The
like,
little one said something of a Fey Lord.
okay, I willingly accepted, like, gesturing to, like, the very clear zone of truth that is on me right
Yep.
now. Like, you might want to sit down. It's a lot.
She kind of raises an eyebrow.
Okay. So, there was that. Yeah. A Phalor did send us here. We. Was it? Sorry, I'm trying to remember here. Was it Nyx that got asked to do this?
Yes, it was Nyx.
Yeah. So, my friend Nyx had like a thing where they were helping out. They needed a favor from them, and then when we helped out, and then after it was done, like everything was finished and all of that, and we thought he was going to send us home, but instead he sent us here, which is a really holds her tongue as she was about to say a really cruel trick, but she decides not to say that and just holds her tongue.
Interesting.
But most important thing about that, we went to the Feywild.
You see her eyes kind of widen at that point. Her head kind of cocks forward, like. Repeat.
We went to the Feywild. That's where the favor was. That's where we came from.
This changes things.
Yeah, it does.
Interesting. At that point, we're going to cut to your friends downstairs.
Okay.
All right.
As you see that Eleanor goes upstairs, there's not a lot of sound that you hear coming from upstairs other than like a door opening and shutting. And a few minutes later, another one opens and shuts. So you probably have about 5-ish minutes before somebody else is walking around that you can hear. What are you three going to be doing?
You said there's a guard?
Not yet.
Okay. Run!
No. That's only gonna get Ava in trouble, and Ava's our friend. We don't get friends in trouble, Floof. We're gonna stand here and behave. We can eat something. Are you hungry? We can go eat something.
Fight the mom?
No. We didn't fight Riker's mom.
Riker's mom wasn't a bitch.
We don't know that. She's angry, Floof. Imagine. Do you know how parents are when you come unwanted and welcome to their household? Like, they didn't make cleanup or anything. They didn't prepare dinner. See, that's why they told Riker. They're like, oh, sorry, we didn't have dinner. It's frustrating for them. Floof, do you have a mom?
No.
Nix, I will say,
No?
as you say that, there's just like, this place is immaculate. It's spotless. There's not a bit of dust anywhere. The kitchen
Riker-
completely cleared, but there's like food stacked on the counters, like pastries and such.
Riker kind of chimes in and kind of goes, I could see y'all are having like a kind of moment. I'll just be over there and points towards the kitchen.
Yeah.
Floof, as he's walking to the kitchen, goes, "Now, Mom, but my grandpa always said, Shunny, when you have company, they're company. You keep having them, all right? You don't go kicking them out. You feed them the last of your seeds if you gotta, and you have a good time, because here in the holler, we don't have a lot of company. So, therefore, I would say, company's a good thing."
It is a good thing, but it's usually, like, it can be frustrating. We don't know, we can't go around calling everyone a bitch yet, okay? We gotta be polite, especially when it comes to Ava's parents, because it's her family, okay? Can you imagine if we went to your home and started calling everyone a bitch because they were kind of rude to us at the beginning? That
Hey,
would be nice,
wouldn't
wouldn't
be rude. Also,
Oh.
they call everyone a bitch.
Okay, Floof, just let's be polite, okay? We're not gonna get even more in trouble than she already is. Okay, let's go eat.
So as you go into the kitchen, you see there's like this almost like an entire spread of what looks to be just like pastries and other baked goods out right now. There's various small pies, like small handheld pies. There's muffins, cupcakes, small cakes. All from what you can tell, very fruit based. There's a lot of apple ones that you can smell.
Can I
what do you call it?
cast Detect Magic?
By all means.
Lovely.
as they walk into the kitchen, Riker kind of like looks at Nyx, looks at Floof, then looks at Nyx and gives her a thumbs up. You guys done?
Yeah, Floof is just wanting to. I'm just worried Floof is gonna get even more in trouble than she already is. That's what I'm worried. Did you see how scared she was?
Wait, are we talking about Floof?
Well, we're talking about like how Ava is. I don't want Ava to worry about us. You saw how she was acting.
Right,
She
Riker
doesn't wanna
kind
be
of
here.
Riker kind of nods, and then goes, "She's strong. She'll make it through it."
Yeah, but I just want to make sure that we're not overstepping anything. And we already seem to be stepping a lot of toes. So I just want to make sure the Floof is gonna behave.
Floof's
At least for today.
Floof's just gonna lean into Riker, whisper, "She is a bitch, though."
At that point, Nyx, your detect magic does ping something in all the pastries. It is
I
pinging...
slap it out of Riker's
I
hand.
will
What
say,
is that?
you're
He doesn't
pinging...
know. He doesn't know.
You're pinging conjuration magic. These are magically created pastries from what you can tell.
Oh.
You grab
Never
the
mind,
pastry
they're
out of my
good.
hand. Why'd you steal my sweet roll?
Never mind, they're good. They're just been created magically. I guess it wouldn't be a good idea to have an
What's
oven
the matter?
inside a
Someone
tree.
stole your sweet roll?
There's extra large sweet rolls and even some Cinnabons, almost like the extra large ball ones.
Cinnabons! So I was like, okay,
And
we're good, we can eat.
After a few minutes, y'all, eating your sweets or like getting your water or anything, you hear the sounds of footsteps, same metal clanking footsteps. So these sound a lot more heavy-footed as they start walking your way, and you hear as they hit the bottom of the stairs, they stop. and then they start walking towards where the kitchen would be.
Oh. She said we could eat them, right? And I look at like Riker and Floof.
Floof.
Riker nods and said, "Yes, she did. She said
Okay,
there was a
okay.
kitchen if we wanted to eat."
Floof's gonna grab an apple, stick it in his beak, and then lay across the table and close his eyes.
As you
What?
do that, Floof, as you
Act
do
like
that,
a
Floof,
stuffed pig.
You see a elvish woman. You almost for a second you double take and think it is Eleanor, but it is what looks to be a much younger looking Eleanor with a bright gold armor with blue accents going across what do you call it, a sash on their shoulder going down their arm. I say sash, a cloak going down their arm. Same design in the armor, but gold instead of a silver metal. Looks a lot heavier than what do you call it, the other one had been. Definitely clanks a lot more. And you see that there is what you would say would be a halberd on their left side. Huh. So you're the ones that got babysit.
You
Interesting.
wanna come eat something?
I'm good.
That's a pretty impressive weapon, Riker says, looking at the halberd.
Thanks. What do you use?
Riker just kind of points to the double-ended battle axe on his back. Yeah, not as precise, but you can swing it down pretty hard.
Very nice.
Wanna play 20 questions?
That sounds like fun.
No, it's more like.
Stands back up, sits in his chair. Wanna play 20 questions? Seeing as how we're not hiding from this person.
Sure. You get a collective 20 questions between the three of you, and I have 20 questions to ask the three of you as well.
Okay.
Group
I
huddle.
don't cuddly
All
or
right.
I think we should ask them what's their horoscope. You can tell a lot about about people by their horoscope, but it's very important.
Real quick.
Riker's
Real
like,
quick,
I honestly don't really want part of this.
I need. What's y'all's passives again?
18.
20.
16.
Nope. You see her hand reaches like this door frame, and you see it's getting seared a little bit with a tree emblem, almost like the same as what was
Ooh.
on their chest. And each of you have to make a charisma saving throw.
Is it a magical
Oh.
effect? Because I have advantage against
It is
that.
a magical effect.
Charisma saving throw. Interesting.
All right. What is my charisma? Oh, yeah, +1. Let's go.
Easy. 22.
10.
You gotta tell Bart to make a charisma save.
Second one of the night. That is a 2.
Wow.
Another
So
nat
Nyx,
1 plus
you
1.
succeed. The other two do not.
So if this happened within 10 minutes, I still have detect magic.
Yes, you do. You start seeing a bit of magic coming from their way. I cannot think of what school of magic it is, but you do know this is a zone of truth.
Charm.
So
Whatever
it's,
that's
charm?
it's probably enchantment.
Yeah, so you start
Enchantment.
feeling like an enchantment. You have an aura of enchantment going towards the door frame, and you all feel like this magical effect happening.
Achoo!
Don't we know what it is, even if it does affect us?
Yes.
Okay.
So in this, as you've all been affected by it, she kind of like stands there in the doorway. Her right hand comes down to where the halberd is and holds it sideways in front of the door. So,
Alrighty, Floof. So we got horoscope, or what else? What else should we ask? Oh, what's their favorite food? I feel like we can also... No? What?
Why is it fuck? Why is it a secret?
Oh, wait. Ah, you're so smart, Floof. Okay. Why is it a secret? Like, why is this place a secret, right? We're on the same page. Okay. I researched about the food. Are we not gonna ask about the food? No, okay. Should we ask about the tree symbol thing? That because it looks really pretty.
Floof's just gonna like motion to his arbor that has like the hammer symbol and just go, crest.
Crest. Should we ask about what it means? No, okay.
Up to you. Personally, I think
That's what
it
it
doesn't
means.
matter.
Well, we still have 20. We only got 3. So we've got okay. So what it means? Because I think I like stories. That's why. She's an elf. We can ask how old she is. She could be like crazy years like me. What? Okay. Okay. How old she is?
Why was Ava's mom? Huh.
Ooh, I like that. And we can ask. We can also ask. I don't know. I only got those.
As
Should we start
y'all
with
are
those?
discussing this like boldly like in front of her,
We're
she
whispering.
looks at Riker and just like
Right. Riker looks at her and is just like, best to just kind of let them do what they do.
Ooh. Points to Riot. Is that a squirrel or a possum?
We already know that. It's a squirrel. Okay.
Possum.
But what was the pixie's name?
Pixis.
Pixis.
Pixis. Squirrel. Possum.
No. She had a possum. I have a
Squirrel.
squirrel.
Possum.
See?
See, exactly. So, so we can ask. Oh, we should ask. We should ask how if she knows Ava.
How to get out?
Oh, well, we're a guest. Remember, Floof? We're guests.
Why they lock us in?
I like that one though. We can ask that.
Play the rest by ear, and then I'll just walk up to the guard and go.
Okay.
Why secret?
Oh no, the horoscope first.
as you walk up to her, you see that like
This is
you
so
see
good.
that she's like she's pulled like her arm out from like beneath her cloak and she's holding like this halberd in front of her, like in front of this door. She's almost holding it like this, putting it like in point into the floor. So you're kind of like standing at the halberd and you see her arm is like a golden mechanical along with it. Almost like there's
Oh,
gears
that's cool.
inside of it too. As she kind of
So,
stands
what-
there and
What the little one means by that is like, why is this place so secretive? Like, why is it such like a secret?
I'm sorry, I'm a little not confused, but I am impressed by the amount of chaos wrangling that's happening right here without even doing anything while also contributing to it. Like
That's
it's
okay.
Answer.
It's almost
You're
amazing
gonna
one
love.
word.
You're gonna love our name. We call the Chaos Brigade.
They didn't ask. They didn't.
That is such an interesting. Well, if you got a
That's your
free
subtitle.
We are
if
wanted.
you got a
Maybe.
what would you call it? Free aspect in sending out your name. It's nice to meet you. I am Helena.
Very nice to meet you too. See,
So-
I know it. She did ask her name, so I'm not saying it.
So in that aspect, what would your first question be? Is it the secret or do you want the horse?
Oh, we can ask the secret first.
Okay. The secret as to why it's so secretive here? Because we don't want to really be found by people, and we have security reasons for that, which you've not exactly been cleared for yet, so can't really tell you too much on that aspect. But it is for your own safety and my own safety. Your safety by the fact of you may or may not be forgotten by the time that you do go out elsewhere, whether it be by amnesia or by this. She holds up the halberd a little bit.
Oh,
Either
like
way-
forgotten this place. Okay, I see it. Not like me like being forgotten, because it's like a bard's worst nightmare.
Floof whispers into Nix's ear and goes, Should we ask? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Okay, now it is your turn, Elena.
What are your names?
Okay, that's fair. Okay, I am Nix. The one over there is Riker. This is Floof. And obviously, I assume you know Ava.
Floof kind of twitches
I'm a little
slightly,
familiar with Ava.
and then just goes floof and makes the sound of his feathers.
See, that's why we call.
I'm
we call
slightly
Floof.
familiar with Ava at this point.
That's
Do you have
nice.
another question next? Do you want me to answer the
Yes.
horoscope one next, or
The horoscope next, please.
do you want the which part of the column I would be, or which horoscope I would typically read, or would apply to myself, or do you want which one I have today?
Taurus.
Okay, no, that's yours. I think the one that you usually read. I think that's the one that applies to you, right?
Yes, that would be
Why do you-
Leo. Typically Leo.
I could tell. Alright, okay, it is your turn.
If you had to, actually, she like looks over at Riker.
Hey, I'm
Kinda
not
like-
participating in this.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing. Yeah.
Lame.
You might not be participating in the greater aspect of 20 questions, but I do have a question for you in particular. What is your group's greatest strength?
You could.
Riker just kind of stays silent.
He's shy.
And
Just
I will
got
pass the question on to you
engaged.
two. What
Okay.
is your group's greatest strength?
I think our friendship. You know, we're really close together. We have a lot of harmony, and we're just so bonding with each other. Like, I know Riker's favorite food is meat, and I know Floof's favorite food is anything shiny.
Riker
I'm-
goes, which cut from which animal?
I know Ava's.
Okay.
uh,
and Ava's favorite food is probably like. Okay,
cat.
well we saw her. Yeah, we saw her turn into a cow one, so I think it's gonna be something like alongside milk and tuna. So, we did see her turn into an ape soon, so I'd say fruits as well. Oh,
And a
that was
deer.
an octopus, and then a deer. And so, like, I think, like close
Buffet!
to me, but like,
Buffet!
I think she's vegetarian, so something like alongside fruit and stuff like that.
we really don't know
we
her that
met
well.
We met her recently, but we're still bonding. I think we're so close, but like, you know, it's weird, like the friends we made along the way kind of party, you know?
Riker looks. What was her name again? Did we ever get her name?
Elena.
Yes.
Yeah,
Helena.
Helena.
Helena,
With an
and
H.
goes.
Helena.
You should ask them how they first met Ava.
Our turn.
Okay, it is our turn now. Okay. What was our question? What was
Also,
it?
Chris, if you want to give Ben a chance, we can hop back and forth.
No, I was, I
Oh
was
no,
planning on that.
I'm dying. I'm dying listening to this. This is so good. I don't want to interrupt this.
Okay, what was
What
our
would you say
questions?
your
I
next-
didn't write it down.
Why is she? Why is she a bitch? Not
No,
her.
oh, it was the crest. It was the crest. I remember that.
How about we answer Riker's question real quick of how I know Ava?
No, that
Oh,
was how
yes,
that was
that
how
was,
we
like, at
know
the-
it.
No, but you also
But
put
that's
that in
answer
ours.
for them. Yeah.
I should have wrote that shit down.
No, we were gonna ask.
You
We were
really
gonna
should
ask
have.
why the queen's so rude, like on edge and shit. That
Oh,
was
that's
one
true.
of them.
We
but
were
I-
also gonna ask about. Okay, hold on. That's not.
Ooh,
We're gonna
Floof's
very
just
soon
gonna
have
step up and go.
frequency.
What questions should we be asking?
Whichever
Ooh,
questions
you're
you
so
feel are
smart.
most pertinent here.
That was a question though.
That does take up one of your
Damn it.
questions, and I'm going to give one more. I'm going to give one question real quick before we pass it over again. How well would you say you know my sister? As
That's,
we cut to
Oh.
the next.
Oh, they're siblings. Nice.
So as this is happening downstairs, Ava, you're standing there and you're sitting there with your mother, and she's had the zone of truth active, and you've just dropped the bombshell that you were just in the Feywild with the Fey Lord themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this changes things.
Yeah.
Now, in what way would you say that? I'm gonna be honest with you, Ava. I'm not exactly sure where to continue with this conversation. I expected this to be a teleportation mishap gone wrong, a druid magic explosion sort of thing,
Yeah.
but a Fey Lord dropping you off at our doorstep is something rather unprecedented, one way or another. And on top of that, I didn't expect you to be back so soon.
I know. Again, wasn't planning on it. But I mean, this is huge, right? I mean, I don't know if we can get in contact with this Phalot again, but like maybe he can help us. You know?
Potentially. But with everything Fey Lord related, everything has a price, everything has a cost, everything has a reason paid. And typically it's in a cost we don't point in time until it is inconvenient for everyone.
Didn't give anyone my name. I remembered that much.
Well, that's one good thing going for you then.
Although someone did thank me, and I got a little favor from them. That was it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on
Was
with
it
that,
anybody,
and then it happened.
Was it anyone important or?
And not really. It was just one of the bouncers at the place we went to. Yeah.
So that aspect of the lineage hasn't cut off. That does give us good hope, at least for Fabi. So how does this Nyx know of Feywild, and how does she know this fable?
That second part, Ava doesn't know. Has Nick strictly told Ava that she's from the Feywild?
Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I told Ava multiple times, like when we talk about Feywild.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
She is a satyr. She's technically a Fey. Like, she is a Fey.
Yeah. Well, she's a satyr. She's from the Feywild. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Relatively recently removed from the Feywild or sent to your plane. So recent expat thing, not. Okay, interesting. Might know of any recent portals that could be useful.
Yeah.
Now, I need to ask you this one specific question. I need you to answer as truthfully and not as a zone of truth. I need you to your honest opinion. Do you think we could trust them? Do you think they could help us with the village? And do you think that they would be a danger?
Because I'm in a zone of truth right now, and Ava would just absolutely just like speak her mind in this moment. She goes, "They are absolutely a danger to themselves, but they could help us."
Okay. So if we had a short leash on this group, they could be let to roam free afterwards.
Yeah, they would. I mean, they can be a little chaotic, but I mean, I think if they were, if you were to let them go, they wouldn't cause any trouble. I would do my best to make sure of that.
And when they go, would you be leaving as well? Or would you be trying? Would you be wanting to?
Do you want me to stay?
I never told you to go to begin with. At the same time, I understand exactly why you're leaving.
I'm still
If
trying to
you-
find my place in things. I heard footsteps earlier. Are they both home?
Oh, Helena specifically went to go speak to them. We haven't. Helena went to.
You
go
left them
speak
with
them.
Helena, Mom.
Yes. Sage.
Oh.
Sage is out.
God.
Sage is out tending to the tending to the gardens and everything. So Helena would be the one to keep them in line if it.
She'll certainly do that.
And you saw the large Leonin. If anything, they just become friends and they don't kill each other. They just slightly maim each other. It's fine. And if anything does fail, we do have. We can help them. We can help them with anything, one way or another.
Yeah.
Did you ever learn the resurrection, or was it reincarnation? Was it reincarnation for you?
I haven't
so we're
really
gonna-
got that far yet.
Gotcha.
Still
I'm sure you'll get there.
learning.
I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you'll get there soon.
Oh, just hearing that is just like, that is disappointment. Cool. Ow. I
How
think
much about us do they know about?
about as much as you've told them. Unless knowing her nature, she probably might not have even told them she's my sister. But yeah, literally, I haven't said anything about this place or you guys or anything like that. I was planning on keeping it a secret, like we're supposed to, and then we just showed up here. So, but all of that aside, this is a good thing, I think. I've been to the Feywild now. I know what it's like, at least somewhat, and ultimately, I can help us get back. I think I can. Originally, I was going out there to just try and find myself and find my place in the world, but I think this might be it. I think I might be able to get us home.
If that is the case, then let's see where this goes. I don't really have anything to say at this point. My thoughts are kind of out of order, considering the Fade Lord drop.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't exactly an issue I was gonna hope to broach yet. That was kind of let's get to the Feywild first and then deal.
Yeah. Hey, Mom.
Yes, Haven?
You're not mad at me, are you?
Am I mad? No. Am I disappointed? Actually, not entirely. I am optimistic this has potential.
Damn, that was almost a compliment. Let's go. Ava's moving up in the world.
But I will say, they're your responsibility.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Very aware of that.
I will let you deal with them as you see fit while they are here. And I don't want to remind you. Well, I kind of have to. If people outside of this village do start finding what's happening, or not what's happening, but the village itself, Helena will have to go make sure it becomes secret. Remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, yep.
Now let's go make sure your sister's not stabbing you.
Okay.
As she stands up, she slaps her hand onto that seal again that's on the table, and it dissipates, and you feel the zone of truth drop at that point.
Hmm.
At that point,
Alright,
you
I
hear
wrote down the questions. Sorry.
you hear at that point Ava. You do hear that there is what sounds to be a large clatter and a shatter downstairs.
Oh no.
What do we do?
We're about to find out.
What have we yet to
God.
do?
Oh no.
It could be something mundane. It could be a fight. It all depends on everything here. It could be funny.
I hope it's funny.
I got
Okay.
that. Don't worry,
It might
guys.
be.
Don't attack anybody.
I wrote-
and I'll
I wrote-
make it happen.
I wrote it down. Alright, we're good.
Let's go.
So you
Okay.
three, let's speed round this. Let's get
Oh,
get through these
okay.
questions.
Okay, how old are you?
Ooh, that's a rather personal question.
Answer.
I'm around. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Approximately 365.
You're a tiny bit older than me. That's cool. Okay. Alrighty, your turn.
Which of you, if you had to get into a fight, would you throw to the very front?
Looks
What?
at Riker.
If you had to be in a bar fight, who would you throw to the very front as a distraction?
Oh, as a distraction.
Oh, it's a distraction. Me. Oh, or us. We're kind of like a dual thing, you know. We distract very well.
Understood.
Look over there.
She kind
That
of
was a
takes the
good
halberd.
try.
She like twists the halberd, like stabs like off to the side into like one of the cake piles, and drags in a pie and puts it in front of Floof.
Jesus Christ. I love the the upstairs, just that, she'll have to make sure that no one knows about this place, right? Just like and then just downstairs, just like, yeah, tell me all of your battle strategies. Just just so I know.
Alrighty, so our turn. What's the story behind the crest? It's a really pretty crest. We love to know more.
Family crest, been in our line for generations. Ava should have something about that on her at some point. Whether or not she hit it or not is, well, her prerogative. Depends if she
Okay.
likes us or not.
Okay. Okay, your turn.
What are your magical specialties, you and the bird?
Okay. Oh, well, I'm a bug, if you couldn't tell. But,
Boom.
I was
Yeah.
torn between bard and sorcerer. Both like to be very loud, but sorcerers tend to be more flourishy.
are you saying I'm not flourishy enough?
I'm
And she
saying you're
changes her
flourish.
clothes. She changes her armor to like the most colorful fucking thing
Floof-
she
Floof
ever
just, like,
seen
puts
in
her
her
hand
life.
on your shoulder and goes,
And there's
Not this fight, bro. Not this fight. Step back. Calm down.
and there's like and I cast prestidigitation. There's glitter
Don't let her get
everywhere.
you. Don't let her get you. Don't let her.
I am flourished.
I mean, that's
Okay.
performance, sure, but less of a theatrical flourish in terms of how a sorcerer would typically make sure they themselves are the center of attention in any given fight.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a storyteller. I don't participate in the stories. I stay behind and write them. So, okay.
While all
You
Now-
their
definitely-
friends
you,
die.
you definitely fit the bard's aesthetic and the bard's tropes, though. So, good on you. And you, little one, you
What
are.
Yeah, he does that very well.
Wizard?
He answered.
He did answer, yeah.
Yeah, does Floof have enough knowledge of self-awareness to be able to know that he's a cleric?
He answered.
Yeah.
Literally,
okay.
as it happens, Zone of Truth dings as true. It's one of those like, what do you mean? Is what I do. What? It is the most
Alrighty.
confusing. Is the most confusing. Like, it's technically the truth, but I'm so confused.
Mm. Okay. Our turn. Why is your mom so angry? Like at us in Ava in Texas? Wait, like why is the vibe so bad?
Ava, go to your room.
No outsiders are allowed in the village at this point, as we've had enough issues with that in the past. And on top of that, Ava had left. Well, I'll let them kind of explain that one on their side. But for the most part, Ava hasn't been back here and hasn't given any indication of wanting to be. So, showing up unexpected with visitors after the explicit "no, people should know about the village" is a little counterintuitive.
It wasn't her fault. And she was very much like, okay, we gotta get the fuck out of here. But okay, so it's like it's a personal, but also like a general like, ooh, we ain't good. Okay,
There,
understood.
easy enough
understood.
explained. Yes.
Okay. Your turn.
Next question. You spell of choice whenever you're in the middle of a fight and you have 7 enemies around you surrounded.
Yeah, that's easy. I love Shatter. It's literally my favorite spell. It's so fun. It's so fun to. Oh my gosh, what time I use it to get like the hands of dead people because I only have this little tiny dagger here, and so I hook them in the like a tree and I use Shatter, but like I aimed it well, so it carved a huge hole in the mountain, but like I could get their hands.
I found a meat
Pretty
puppet.
cool, huh?
You removed corpse hands with Shatter.
I found a meat puppet.
It makes
Yeah.
more sense in context. Riker kind of
does.
chimes
So
in from the side.
I am
It's-
so
it's-
amazed.
You gotta be quick on your feet. You know, you gotta be like, okay, my dagger won't work, so what else could I use?
And Firebolt wasn't a viable option to like cut
Oh.
through it at all, or
I don't have that. That's the thing.
oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Okay.
a question. Why
Our
do you answer?
Oh, that's true. That
What's
counts
that,
as
Flip?
one of yours.
Oh, really? But you just offered it freely.
But
You
no,
asked,
you
you
asked
asked.
first. You asked like, why didn't I have Firebolt? So that's a
No.
question. So
I
that's one of yours.
asked why didn't you use something like Firebolt to cut off their hands versus Shatter?
That's still
It
a
was
question.
fun-
Yeah,
it
but
was
that's
a
an
Yeah,
fun-
with
ask.
why?
You
You know,
did ask.
I'll allow that. I have 20 questions
Alright.
versus yours. That's fine.
Riker goes over
Yes.
and grabs a sweet roll.
Okay.
She kind of like looks over to you and in the left cupboard there's a jar of honey. They are absolutely fantastic, dunked in them.
Oh, hi.
Floof's gonna
Riker
step.
kind of opens the drawer, grabs the honey, comes back, and just kind of nods.
You see, it's like a paint. You see, it's like a paint jug or a paint pail's like size of honey.
Ooh.
Floof's gonna
Nice.
step up to her, look her up and down, look over at Riker, look him up and down, and go, "You think you could beat him in an arm wrestling match?"
That's not one of the questions.
Likely not. But I do feel like I could beat him in a bare knuckle brawl.
He has claws though.
Like halfway through one of the bites, he's just like, "Is that an invitation?"
Okay, we're not doing that. Remember, guys?
Fight!
Nope.
And Floof's,
Close the beacon.
Floof's gonna duck out of her way, jump on the table. Fight!
Honestly,
You
I
see-
think it would
she-
be more entertaining to see you fight the little one.
She like she puts the halberd like in the doorway and takes the greaves off. If you want.
No.
Riker kind of looks at Nyx and looks back and just kind of goes, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be a very good first impression on Ava's parents. We're to walk in and we're fighting.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not using the halberd. It's fine. I'm not trying to kill you.
Riker kind of looks over at Nyx. I'm gonna let her roll the dice. I need a persuasion from Nyx and a persuasion from Floof. Whoever wins, I'm doing what they want.
Damn it.
Mine's only +1.
This is the darkest timeline.
Okay, well.
Jay, no.
26.
Jay, you did not. No.
Nat
Jay.
20, so 21.
No.
I still got 26, but it's not 20, so.
I can't. It's kind of popping up.
Okay,
Somehow I
you know,
knew that was gonna happen.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna leave this one up to Ryan now. Does the nat 20 override the 26 for you? Because 26 is the higher score, but the nat 20, it is Ryan's call.
I mean, as somebody who plays rogue so much, I prefer nat 20s to not always beat because of my skills can always beat out other people. I would rule it as Lou wins personally.
Okay. No, I'm
Just
not asking
because-
for ruling. I'm asking for how would Riker take that specifically because this is something that is a character persuasion.
Riker would see how serious Nyx was, and even though Floof is like really wants it to happen, would probably go okay, Nyx in that situation. I'm gonna be entirely honest. At this point, he saw how concerned Ava was before, and he's not gonna try to start something like that could end badly for everybody involved.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Fuck!
I will say we do have the gym on the third oak on the right after you come out of the big tree trunk. It would be a wonderful place for sparring if that is something you would think you would be interested in. Because I am after these two have hyped you up, I really want to see if I could kick your ass.
Riker kind of shoves the rest of the sweet roll in his mouth and kind of goes, I honestly think it would be more impressive if you were to fight the little one.
Oh, I'm sure I could take the little one on too, but let's do one at a time.
Floof puts his fists up.
Okay. Okay, I think it is our turn to ask questions.
It is.
Okay, so this one is quick, and also it's just out of curiosity. Why do you guys not eat meat? Do you just like guys started here, or is it just like a cultural thing?
Meat's unreliable. Meat doesn't always come through the woods at the right time. You may not find a deer, but you might always have the gardens that you plant yourself. It is much easier to maintain those. Do we oppose meat? Not in the slightest, but at the same time, it's just a lot easier to have plants.
I like that answer. Alrighty, your turn.
She squats down in front of Floof, looks Floof in the eye. The one eye that's not like off to the side.
Just pick up an eye, babe. Just pick an eye.
What kind of do you do?
Zert.
Ah, lightning. Interesting.
Floof's gonna lean in since she's at eye level with him, and just go. Do you?
Yes, but not in the where it comes down from the sky, in the way that it comes from my weapon and demolishes everything in front of me.
Looks to Nyx. Paladin. Steps back.
She looks you up and down, sees your little thorn cleric. Stands.
I think it's your turn now since Floof asked.
She looks at the group and
Yes?
she's kind of like has a puzzled look on her face. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really sure what other questions to ask. If you had to
I got some.
if you had to be stranded in a No, I actually have a better one. What is the least favorite realm you've visited so far?
Oh. I got it. Oh,
Material
where it
plane.
is. Yeah, that's completely true, actually. Material plane kind of
realms-
sucks.
Your answer is the material plane?
Yeah.
Oh.
Riker
I'm
kind
glad
of
you've
shakes
been
his
up
head,
there.
but he's not participating.
Talking about planes, what plane are you guys from?
Well, most of us are here from the prime material plane now.
That's it?
If you're talking about the village at large, yes, we are from the prime material.
No, that's fair. I did ask it. Okay, your turn.
So you said the prime material plane is the worst plane and worst place that you visited. Where have you visited in terms of planar travel?
I
Lots of
look at
places.
Riker and I look at Floof.
Lots of places.
Lots of places.
No, I imagine as such, but the question was where have you visited, not how many places.
Well, kind of everywhere, you know, like it's just like all over the places. So like, oh, we still haven't been to the astral plane. So kind of looking forward to that.
Celestial plane? Haven't been.
Yeah, we haven't been to Mount Celestial. We haven't been to the elemental planes either, have we, guys?
Too hot. Too hot.
Too hot, too hot. Or too wet.
You can't swim.
I can't swim. Can you imagine how disastrous that would be? Yeah, I would last like a whole 5 minutes then.
Makes the noise of Gnasher in the pool.
My turn.
Is it item?
So you've not been to the astral plane, the celestial plane, the elemental planes, leaving the ones that you have been to theoretically being the prime material plane, the Feywild, the Hells, and the Shadowfell. Interesting.
Oh,
Well-
what?
Plus the
Uh,
16 border planes. I paid a
Oh,
little bit
shoot.
of attention in class.
Interesting.
So, yes, Floof, what is your question?
Can I ask how far she can throw a chair?
How many questions do we have?
I don't know. But the only other thing I can think of is, what's your favorite dance move?
No, remember, we gotta ask why they wanna go to the Feywild.
Because it's better than here?
Well, okay, but like, it depends. It depends who you ask. It's better. Like, I can think it's like better, but like, I
How
don't know.
how about I save one of those questions, and answer real quick just by showcasing how far I can throw a chair.
Uh-oh.
Does that sound fine to you all? Anybody have any objections to that one?
No, can you aim it like far away from us?
Does anybody want to ride on the chair? Riker, could you open that window back there?
Floofs immediately hops in a chair.
No, Floof, no. He doesn't actually know how to fly. Please don't.
Yes, I can! Oh wait, it's Zone of Truth. Ah!
Riker looks over.
Wait. Floof, you say, yes, I can't.
Because I can't.
Riker kind of looks over and goes, I would rather not.
I'll go through the window.
Well, yeah, because that will just give her incentive to throw the chair out the window,
Look, y'all,
which
I'm
might
just trying to
get
make
us
a
in
crash
trouble.
happen here so you can get poor Ben in the room.
At that point, she... Understandable, fine. She just drops the chair at that point. Floof's still on it. Floof, I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, that's easy. I got +8 to those. That's a 17 +8.
Yep, you land on your
25.
feet.
Thank
The
you.
chair hits the ground, and that's the small clatter because it does end up falling into the falling into the wall, knocking over what almost looks like a coat of arms shield off the wall into a large boing, kind of metallic crash as it hits the ground. Oops. She picks it up and like puts it back on the wall. Literally at that point, Ava, as you and your mother are walking downstairs.
I think it's your turn to ask a question.
Can Floof, as the door opens, stand up, kind of like he makes the save on the chair, sees the door open, just go ah 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 ah.
Yes, you can. I need you to roll me performance. And she says, one final, and for her final question before everybody comes upstairs, or comes downstairs, if you had to choose one person to leave behind in a plane, who would you leave?
14.
I would choose me personally.
Riot.
Floof! would choose
Next,
me
I do have a
personally.
question real quick.
Yes,
Where is Riot?
it's with me. It's with me? Question mark?
20 passive, 20 passive, 20 passive, 20 passive.
20 passive.
A 20 stealth.
Oh no.
Riot's not
Did I
Riot.
lose my
bad.
baby?
Riot, my boy.
Nyx just starts like looking around frantically.
Is everything okay, Nyx?
Where's my squirrel? And then
Awesome.
she's just like lifting the breads and stuff like that. I have a little baby with me and I can't find him. And I'm like, Riot, and I grab like one of the breads straight to like lure him out. Riot, please, don't leave me.
with your what do you call it? With your crazy like looking around, frantic looking and everything, I need you to roll me a investigation real quick. And at this point, Ava, you do walk in the door with your
I got it. That one.
And that
Oh
one.
no.
So total 3.
You got some pastries on your mind. You got pastries around you.
Can I help?
I mean, yeah, you can help.
Have advantage.
Do you want to? Yeah, you have advantage now.
And guidance.
Lovely. Does the guidance count?
The guidance does count, yes.
Okay, lovely. So 14.
14. You notice that there's these little almost look like large possum-sized, and by possum I mean the large bushy-tailed squirrel possum sized hamster tubes going through the ceiling, and one of the little gate doors swinging open.
I go inside like the two, and I'm like, Riot, come back, please, Riot, come back. I have pastries for you, please.
You just hear like the echo of it.
Riker walks up to
This
Nyx. Riker
That's
walks
really
up to.
sad.
He just kind of pats her on the shoulder and is like, "Don't worry, Riot's gonna be all right."
Can Flu fit in?
I mean, have you seen how this place treats animals? I mean, I feel like he's in the best hands. It's better here than back at the Emerald Lakes. He kind of was like a wide-eyed like. thing.
Flu, if you stripped your armor off, like you didn't have your plate on or anything,
No.
you could probably fit in there.
Does the party want me to go up a tube to chase Riot?
I think this is
Well,
when
Ava
Ava
just
would
came
step
in.
in.
That's
You
fair.
gotta let Ava come back in.
Ava walks in the door with Mom.
I'm just like, what is going on in here?
Helena looks over and, Ava, nice to see you. Me and your friends were just playing 20 questions. Most of them look very, very stabbable, except for Riker. Very formidable. Probably could even get a good punch or two in before I killed him.
How? What? 20 questions? Okay. It's good to see you too. You weren't here when I left.
Well, it's good to see you too. How's your goals coming along?
Oh, well, got a little sidetracked, when I got, like, magically teleported here, but, it's, is the Zone of Truth up? Still, am I?
The Zone of Truth is still up, like the one downstairs, so you would have, if you wanted to, you could make a save against this one. Because you haven't been, like, affected by it.
Sure. Yes, I would make a save again. Listen, Mom, I ain't lying to. Sister, I ain't having that. Oh, that's 15. Okay, cool. Plus, this is wisdom save.
It's a charisma save.
Isn't it?
A charisma.
charisma.
Oh. 18.
18, you do pass.
Okay. I feel that. And I'm like, you Zone of Truth them too?
Yeah.
Come on.
Why wouldn't I?
They're my friends, okay? You don't need to treat them like they're enemies or anything. They're just people, okay? They're my friends.
I mean, yes,
Leave
they
them
are just
be.
people, and they are your friends. But at the same time, if my friends have to go through a rigorous investigation / interrogation anytime they wanted to come through here before we shut the borders, they had to. So do yours. It's only fair. And this time,
Okay,
we
you're
have
just being
gas.
over dramatic now and throwing your weight around.
Oh, come on. I never got all that freedom here with you there. You got to do all the stuff that you wanted here.
Not true. What?
At that point, Helena, just both of you, that's enough.
Riker
Sorry,
leans
Mom.
over to Nyx. I thought
I'm
my
sorry, not
sister
Helena,
was
Ellen.
bad.
No, I'm sorry, not
See,
Helena.
like-
Eleanor says that, and then Helena, quiet.
Nyx nods a little bit, still looking at the tube.
Eleanor looks over at you and Nix, is there a problem with the construction of the squirrel tubes? Of the possum tubes?
My squirrel went in there, and I'm just worried. Because I
Riker,
found
look,
out about him.
Riker looks over at Eleanor. Possum.
Eleanor looks at you, Riker, for a second, and then like looks back next to give you some peace, if this could be. All these tubes go to Pixis's room, because these are all for their possum anarchy. It's
Squirrel.
Okay. I just want to see him again and make sure he's
no,
okay.
yeah, that's completely understandable. You probably do best just going up there to Pixis and asking, because let's be honest here, it's not very often that there's another large-scale rodent like that would like to be running around these tubes.
Okay.
Right, I'll be safe with Pixis. Kind
Okay.
of gives you a reassuring smile.
So at that point, Helena just like straightens up and so yeah, we do have some information on them, Mom, and she starts like rattling off like the 20 questions answers, and as she's rattling those off, Eleanor goes, "Yes, I know. Yep, I know."
It just looks
It's okay.
at
We know
all
she's a Leo.
She
looks at
literally
all of
got
you,
nothing out of Riker, though. Got nothing out of Riker.
looks at all of you, looks at Elena, fucking furious, like, you've been asking them about battle strategies? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's okay, Ava. We know she's a Leo.
She can throw chairs.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing I can throw. There's a lot of things I can.
Just chairs.
Look,
Like a pussy.
yeah, back off. Just leave them alone, okay?
Aww.
Riker.
Your mouth's got a little bit bigger and a little meaner since you've been gone. It's so cute.
She's rude.
Can I call her? Floof whispers to Nix, "Can I call her a bitch?"
Only when we're not in front of her, okay? We still gotta be polite.
Floof starts to walk around behind her.
I'll just stare down my sister and just be like, Mom, does Elena have any other business here, or can she go?
Yes, Eleanor looks at Helena. Elena, yes, you have rounds to do. Go. Helena looks at you and, on an actually sincere note, it is good to see you, though. Hopefully things can go well moving forward. And she just turns, walks out. Picking up her halberd along with it.
After she leaves, you just see Ava just like, she literally just like stamps her foot. She's like, I can't stand her. Ugh, she's so insufferable. And she's like actually mad.
I go
Eleanor-
next to Ava. And I'm like, I know, siblings can be rough, but we
She
still
just really knows how to get under my skin, you know? I'm sorry. She
know.
was asking you some really invasive questions. I know that probably made you guys really uncomfortable. I'm
No,
really
we
sorry
were
about
playing 20. We were playing 20 questions. It was fun. We asked her a lot of stuff about her too. So
She's
it's okay.
old.
It's okay. Yeah, she's like 300 something. I'm
She's
in
my
the
oldest.
200s.
She is my oldest sister, so.
How old are you? Oh, is that too? Oh, sorry. Is that too personal?
I'm
'Cause
trying to
I'm in the
remember. Hold on.
200s
I'm trying to remember how old I am.
What a mood. What an elf thing to say.
Oh,
That
fuck.
literally is it.
She'll give you an age that is younger
Yes.
than that. So I
you
can't
need-
remember my exact age right now.
Do you need a hug?
I could use a hug.
okay. And Nyx just gives her a hug.
So just
And
give you
Nyx
a
hugs is like really good because she's fuzzy, so it feels like you're hugging a teddy
Yeah.
bear.
No. I do feel a little better now, thank you.
We're
Eleanor
here
at
for
that
you.
point, kind of like after that happens. So, at the core of it, after me and Ava have had a discussion, I am going to tentatively give you access to this village and all its abilities. Each of you are to stay with either A, Ava, B, Helena, or C, myself at any given moment.
May I just
must
say
have
your
an
house is
escort.
really
Yes, Nyx?
really pretty and the food is good.
Thank you very much. Our, what do you call it? My daughter Sage conjured most of it herself before she left.
Oh.
Like died left or traveled?
I was gonna
left?
say R.I.P. Sage? Question mark?
No, she's somewhere right now. She's
Somewhere
She doesn't
6
like
feet
saying-
under somewhere or somewhere
No,
out
she-
of town under?
Ava, your friends like to infer a lot from slow speech. No, she's somewhere in the village, doing whatever she does.
Oh. Okay.
Somewhere in the
very little
village
time
in
out
the
of here.
cemetery?
Okay, floof. Understood. Are we gonna get to meet Sage? She's gonna be one of the escorts?
I would say she'd be an escort, except that she would not stick around any of you long enough. She would just
We'll take her.
So she's
First
cool.
time she saw
I mean, she's irresponsible.
She's just a little introverted, you know? Doesn't really do
Oh.
people.
introverted,
So
free
it's Riker.
spirited.
I was just trying to yawn. God damn.
At the core of it, at the end of the day, here there's 3 simple rules to follow for this village. Do not leave the forest. Do not leave. First is do not leave the forest.
Yes.
Period. End of story. You are not allowed to leave whatsoever.
Is there
If you do
fences
wish
or
to
signs
leave-
telling us?
If you see the forest thinning and starting to see more fields going around it, start turning around.
Okay.
Second, whatever you do not, and I repeat, do not take Helena up on her offer to fist fight underground. It's not going to end well for any of you, except for maybe you. She points to Riker. She's got a hell of a right hook, and she will knock you out immediately. Not.
Riker kind of just like, I've never been knocked out immediately. That would be an interesting experience.
Just curious, like in her power, would you say, like in a scale of like 1 to 20, what her power more?
It's over 9,000.
So we're 9,000.
Because I personally call myself like around a 7.
Are you asking a
If I
level
had
right
to-
now?
If I had to put a range to it, I'd say between a 7 and a 12, somewhere in there. It all depends on her day / how she's been.
Question on how many a common person punches could she take before she died?
On a scale of 1 to like 105, depending on the
Do you remember that? Does anybody remember that scene from SpongeBob where he's like going into that fight and the bully keeps just punching him in the back as he's going through his life and nothing's happening to SpongeBob? It's just that. It's for days on end. Like, it would probably not happen.
Love it.
And third, whatever happens here, you don't know where this place is. Nothing about this place can ever go outside the walls of this forest. And if it does, we will send Helena after you.
What if we want to leave?
You guys gotta sign the NDA.
Oh,
We're gonna have
okay.
to figure that. We're gonna have to figure that part out, Floof, because at the end of it, I understand that you're adventurers. You're an adventuring guild. You have contracts you have to return to. You have jobs to do.
Friends in big cars.
I'm currently in the middle of some serious peace treaties back at my own place.
They play volleyball.
So we'll have to figure something out to make sure none of you can actually recall what's going on, whether it be through. We'll figure it. We'll figure it out. You gotta see her eyes
Floof-
narrowing as
Floof
she's
just
thinking. As she's
raises his
thinking.
hand and goes, I would like to point out that I cannot tell anyone unless I've given the verbal directions.
Well, you just made things a lot easier for yourself then, at least.
Woo!
Yeah, would you trust our own honesty to say that we pinky promise not to do it?
No.
Oh.
We're in the zone of truth right now, still, right?
Riker asked, "Can I at
or
least?"
is that-
tell
or
us
that
about-
would've
it.
ended, wouldn't
is
it?
still active, yes.
It would have ended.
Can I
now.
at least-
Helena did not turn it off.
Oh.
Can I at least get in contact with somebody to say I'll be unavailable for the next few, however long?
That would be
Criminal
possible.
box.
We could send out. We could send out.
Riker reaches into his pocket. Hey, Nasher. With the sending stone.
Yes.
Gonna be indisposed of for the foreseeable future. I'm kind of stuck somewhere. We're all right. We're not gonna be able to come back for the treaties. Just want to let everybody know that.
Broken. Heart.
Oh,
You
shit.
got it though, right?
Oh no!
So.
God, the signal ain't very good out here in the forest.
Start war. Got it.
You. Okay. Not dead.
Not dead. Fine. He kind of just like, gonna keep it. He says to the setting stone he has, which is like, do you have to like compensate it or something?
No, you should be fine. You should. Be
Okay. And he puts it back in his pocket.
Only way you could call your fiance.
Oh shit.
I have to call her dad first to get in contact.
Oh no!
Hey, Nasher, can I talk to Rue, please?
Boy, let me tell you something about my daughter. Right, that is a woman, a young woman. If I see you going around sniffing around her,
Oh no! Mom, they can be trusted. Okay, just
I understand
don't
they can
need
be
to
trusted,
mess
and
with
I
their
understand
brains.
that they could likely not be. They would likely not willingly give up the information, but at the same time, we can never understand or exactly gauge how much somebody else might try to forcibly remove the information from them.
Oh,
We're
I'm
tough.
pretty good with that. Like keeping information in my noggin.
Floof just knocks on his head right where the metal plate is, so it makes a loud clang clang.
as Nick says that, Ava will just look at them, just recalling the fact of all the information they just freely gave to my sister.
It was 20.
Hey, Riker
Like,
didn't say
yeah,
shit.
all the
Riker
information
didn't
will
say
stay in my
shit.
noggin, except for all my battle strategies, all my
10 out of 10,
spells,
Riker.
everything I would do in every situation, basically how to kill me. You know, it's just little things like that.
But stuff that doesn't matter, because like who's gonna try to kill us? Are you kidding me? We're strong. We can take your sister, probably.
Like
all
we killed
five
his
of us
grandma.
together. All four of us together, we can definitely take your sister. Are you kidding me? Hold person and then just keep attacking it. Shatter, boom, just I feel like we have a good chance, all four of us. Not by
I
ourselves.
don't like
By
Chris. I
ourselves
don't
we'd
like
be
the look on
dead.
Chris's face. The look on Chris's face
But-
says, maybe not.
But just saying. Because I wasn't affected by the zone of truth. So
You were not. No, you were not. No, that is true. Could you all take her? Probably all together. Absolutely. One by one, smites are gonna rock your shit.
Yeah.
Like
If
No.
they hit,
one smite's all that needs to happen. Floof.
yeah.
One smite is all
You
it
may
takes.
you may have a 20 AC, but remember, people that have magic abilities do have pluses to their attacks. Just remember that.
yeah, potato,
Eh.
Queen of England, it's whatever.
It's
Stop
fine.
it.
It's fine.
Damn it.
There is no Queen of England.
Not anymore.
There is no Easter Bunny. There is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I have.
Mine was so ahead of its time.
Eleanor looks around and I have some things I need to attend to around the village themselves. And Ava, nothing's really changed in terms of the layout. I will say the north side of the village has been burned down by an accidental instance.
What happened?
From what we can tell, a stray fireball/firebolt gone wrong that Helena then had to go and deal with along with Sage. So
From what?
as they actually kind of like shrugs, and from what I've been able to find myself and through my own investigating, likely a stray druid, one of the druids slash not druids, I'm sorry, not that is a Chris fuck up, not druid, one of the sorcerers not knowing how to control their magic and
Right.
Oh my god. I love our magic sorcerers.
while magic sorcerers are nice and dandy and all, unless they spontaneously combust and implode on themselves. Typically, the wild
Yeah.
magic doesn't do that.
Great.
Also,
Well-
if you do see your sister making any type of magic, tell her to keep it easy and mostly stick to cantrips.
Oh. Got it. Yep.
I'm speaking specifically of Sage, not Helena.
Yeah.
Not rude.
Well, I don't deny that my tone and my demeanor is mostly brash slash abrasive. I'd rather have somebody limit their magic until we can figure out what's going on with the sorcerer's magic before things get out of hand. None of you are sorcerers, correct? We have a bard, we have a fighter.
I just swing. I just swing axes.
Understood. And as Helena said, a
A
cleric.
lumberjack. My favorite class in D&D.
Nova
I didn't
Killing
know-
has entered the chat.
Honestly, I didn't think there were different types of just people that use weapons.
There
You're just
are
using
things-
weapons. It's basically the same thing. Why would we change
It's
them?
more when they get to more specialized forms and how you use the weapons themselves.
Yeah.
Some fighters are more precision-based and more controlled, whereas berserkers and barbarians are more, you hit everything and nothing really affects you. And then you have things like rangers, who are less fighting-oriented.
I had a crush on one once.
How'd that go?
She was really spaced out. She was a Sagittarius.
Your love was not her favorite terrain.
Yeah.
Damn. Shit.
I think that's where we can end tonight's session off. Oh my god!
Damn.
Damn.
Meme review?
Meme review!
Meme review.
All right,
Holy
hang on.
shit, we got some memes today.
Jay,
Jay,
Holy
you
fuck.
throw us in a meme review and showcase that right here. While you're doing that, I'm gonna just give the quick little announcements / outros. Thank you for watching. Oh, I'll
Go
wait.
for it.
I'll
Continue.
wait.
I was setting up.
Thank you so much for watching tonight's episode of Chaos Brigade. I hope you enjoyed it. We are going to be doing a meme review of all the memes that have been made through the session itself. And with that in mind, thank you all so much for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week, we're going to be going back into our Chaos in the Multiverse one-shots, or what do you call it, mini campaign, mini
Yes.
arcs that Jay DMs and has Ryan and Lou to play in the games. Along with that, we're going back to our every other week thing where we're going to have the main Chaos Brigade campaign every other week. Be sure to check us out at all our social medias, which I'm about to be dropping with our links command, which I fixed, Jay. Nightbot got removed from the what do you call it, chat for some reason. So there's everybody's link trees so that you can access everybody's information, their social medias. Whether it be Ben Does D&D over here, Funkmaster Nacho, the Witch Bard, or the Jay, the Archfey. I absolutely just forgot that you had Floof in the shirt and that just sent me.
Merch.
Yes,
merch.
and then we
Merch.
also have our merch channel, which is not our merch channel, our merch
Our
store,
website.
which is the Chaos Brigade D&D at our site that I finally got taken care of. Chaos
Yeah.
Brigade D&D. There we go. I have not done an outro in too long, and it's hitting. It's hitting me.
And
But
thank
yeah.
you to Elderwood for the books that Ben. will
Yes,
give
Yes.
also,
Thank you,
Elderwood.
Thank you for Elderwood Academy.
I can't wait
for
to get
sending these
mine
our
in the
way.
mail. Hopefully
Ben's
soon.
is on their way. Ben's is on their way. It's just got to go overseas, and that's the problem. It's taking
Yeah.
forever for that.
Yeah.
All right. With
So
that
Jay,
said,
would you
I'll
like
have
to
it
lead us
next
into
week.
meme review?
So I will say right now, it's gonna go like quiet and dark because I lost my meme review tab. So like, give me 2 seconds. All right. Woohoo!
Awesome! We have voices again. Wow!
Meme review.
Meme review.
Next.
Meme, 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 meme review.
Meme. Meme.
You
meme,
activate my
meme,
Pokemon
meme.
card.
We're good.
Does it give me louder or quieter? I also need to know that if you don't mind letting me know.
My ears.mp3 says epic.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it made them all
Ep-
really loud.
Epic's here to be our audio person. Let's go.
Period.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Thank
Alright.
you, Epic.
Oh, and one other thing I forgot to actually mention. I am going to be at PAX Unplugged in December. So if anybody else is
Hell
going to be
yeah.
there, let me know.
PAX
If you go to my link, chrisfire.com, you can actually enter into a giveaway where you can win one of 5 free tickets to PAX U. You still have to take care of, lodging and travel there, but the ticket's free. So that's an upside.
Ooh,
Teaming up with PAX U on that specifically, it's fantastic. It's fun. It's a blast.
that's so cool.
Yeah. Going on a media pass.
There we go. All right, we're on the meme
All right,
page.
meme review.
Let's run this
Memes!
shit.
Oh my god!
All
Meme
right,
review.
folks.
Next meme.
Who's ready?
Wait,
Good shit.
There we
okay,
go.
there we go. Perfect.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
was trying to find it without leaking the DMs as best I could. All right,
Licking the TM.
we've got. I'll put filters on this later.
We
so
shit
this
talk
is-
everyone.
So, we got first off made by Ryan Riot, whatever the fuck he was chasing, Nyx. Dun dun dun. dun.
No.
We've got Ava. We need to get the fuck out of here. Change my mind.
He
That was a
can't.
good one.
He can't change their mind.
Nyx Riot. Nyx Riot. Nyx Riot. Dun, 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 dun.
That template is amazing.
It's really
I
good.
love that template.
Nyx
It's so
with her
good.
squirrel. Pixis with her possum. Riker. The Chaos Brigade every time they meet a character's parents. Are they hot?
And the resounding answer is yes, 99.9% of the time.
Pixis.
Because we're the main
damn it.
characters. Everyone around us is hot.
Exactly.
The problem is, every one of you got to pick your own art, so all of your characters, your family's arts are just fucking hot as hell. I've seen every one of them. My God.
Who's ready to see Floof's sexy, sexy Kinku grandpa?
Hey, yo.
Hell yeah.
Pixis.
Little do you know,
Ava.
it's literally just Escanor but with a bird head.
Legend.
Floof
Who
after
decided
spilling
that?
the Feywild tea. Ava's mom. What you got there? I can't read that.
Us
Disrupting the
Disrupting.
Please,
peace.
thank you.
Disrupting
Ava,
the peace.
a smoothie? From Ryan.
This is a good one, Ryan.
Some families welcome guests, Ava. My family holds guests hostage. We're not this safe. Ava, would you heard the thunder behind us? Ava in her bedroom. The rest of the Chaos Brigade eating pastries and hanging out with Amos family. Helena taking notes on everyone's powers and battle strategies for research purposes.
Oh my god!
Riker, everyone playing 20 questions. And that,
Oh
my
God.
friends,
That's it.
is the
That's
Meme
meme
review.
review. That's
Meme
meme review.
review.
That's so great.
All right.
Again, not
Oh
over
my
quantity,
God.
it's over quality.
Spam
Exactly.
all of your memes from this stream in Chris's Discord. Just spam
I
the
do.
hell out of her
I
Discord.
actually
Screenshot
have.
it.
I have a Chaos Brigade. I have a Chaos Brigade game discussion, rolling bones discussion, and Chaos Brigade and Bones quotes. Drop them wherever you want.
Drop
Don't
the
post
memes,
memes
make
in
your
general,
Don't
though.
post memes in general.
Ben will very sternly say post
Not our
memes
Ben.
and memes.
Other Ben.
Post memes in the memes.
And with that, that will be all from all of us. Thank you all so much. I hope you all have a lovely time. We will see you for either Rolling Bones or Chaos in the Multiverse next week.
Yes.
Good night,
Super
everybody.
excited.
Good
Bye.
Buy our merch.